Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to zoom in an image and how to zoom out. So for example, if I want to click on this image, I want this image to become bigger. And if I click on it again, it should go back to its place. All right. And right here, you see, if we take a look at our HTML code, you'll notice that I have this H1, that's just a headline, and inside of that I have a div with some images. So that's basically it. Now below that div I have this script tag because I'm gonna type my script here. All right, so we are going to use JavaScript here. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to make a function. So I'm gonna start with a function. But before I do that, let me zoom in so you'll see what's going on. So I'm gonna say function. All right, and now I'm gonna say change because it's going to change the image. All right, and now you see, if you remember in one of my videos, my previous videos, I have talked about how to change the class list. All right, so now you see I can use the DOM to select one of the images, and when I click on the image I can run that function for that specific element. So I don't want that, but I want to use the same function for all of these images, and the easiest way is to use the function call using the attribute. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So now I'm gonna add the word element here. So we are going to add a parameter there, and I'm gonna say element. So I'm gonna say element, all right, instead of it, element dot class list. So class list dot toggle, because it's going to toggle a class. All right, and then you see, if we take a look at our document, you see I have some CSS here. So this is the default class that I have added to the images. So you see I said image, it has the width and the height. All right, so you see the width is 200 and the height is 200. But when I click on one of the images, I want this function to change or toggle that CSS class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the name of my second CSS class. So you see it says full size, so I'm just going to add it between the quotes. So full size. Okay, and now we have our function here. All right, so now let's test it on one of the images. So I'm gonna add the onClick attribute to the image one. So onClick equals to, and then I can say I can add the name of the function, which is change. So change. All right, and then you add two parentheses. So if we click on it, you see it's not working. Let's see what's going on. So I should say this. So I should add the word this here, and you see when I add the word this, so it means that use this function and just use the parameter. So you see the parameter here, it just toggles the class. So you see if I click on this image, you see it becomes bigger because I have another style here. You see the full size, I have given it some styling, and I'll share the code with you all, by the way, don't worry about that. But if I click on it, you see it becomes bigger and it goes out. But now the second one and the other ones are not working, so I want to add the same onClick attribute to all of them. So I'm just gonna copy that onClick. All right, so let me zoom in so you'll see what I'm doing here. So you see I'm gonna copy this onClick event. All right, and I'm gonna add it to all of the images. All right, so this is the easiest way that you can do it. But you see now, yeah, let's start with the first one. You see it becomes larger, and if I click here, it becomes smaller. And I can do it to the second one. You see this is the second image, and when you click on it, it goes back to its place. So this is basically it about this video, everyone. I hope that you liked the video, and the concept is really easy, you know, because we have used one function, and we have passed in a parameter. I named it element. You can name it anything you want, and right here you see I said element dot class list dot toggle, and I added the name of the new class, which is right here. You see it says full size, so I just added full size. And to reuse the same function, I just added the onClick attribute to all of my images. All right, you see it says change, and I used the word this because if you don't use the word this function will not run, because you see we have a parameter here, and that's how it's attached to this element. So I hope this video was helpful, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the upcoming videos.